All right, this is the great thing. I've gotten a chance to talk to you guys about tips on how to plan and things of that nature. But what I want to do is make sure you know what not to do at the hotel. So let's get started. Cue the music. Now, one thing that you want to make sure you do not do when you go to a hotel is smoke in a room unless you know that it's a smoking room. The problem is that it's so hard to get smoke out of a room. They have to take an ozone machine, and typically it would take at least a day to get that smell out of there, if not two. During that time, we cannot sell a room that smells like smoke to somebody who does not smoke at all. Make sure that you do not smoke in a room that is not a smoking room, because you may get to the front desk and get your feelings hurt because you get a bill that's $400 more than what you thought. So please do not do that. I want you to have a great experience. I want other people to have a great experience too as well. Next thing that I tell people not to do, always have an ID on you. Do not assume that someone is just going to remember you at the front desk, nor should they, because everybody makes mistakes and you don't want them to make a mistake with your security. So always bring an ID, and don't assume that somebody should know who you are when it comes to making a key for you, because we want to keep you safe. And we don't want anybody to assume that so-and-so is going to your room for any reason. So please make sure you have your ID. That way we can verify who you are when you come to the front desk. And that's just going to make your stay that much safer. And last but not least, the one thing you do not want to do is assume that you're the only one in the hotel when it comes to playing your music, television, especially after hours, and that's typically after about 9 o'clock. Be mindful of your volume inside your room. Be mindful of the music when you're playing. I've been to hallways where people are playing music and opening up their door and allowing the music to come out. So what I've had to do is ask them nicely to not do that. And typically that's their final warning. And just know that hotels can kick you out for that type of thing, because we want you to have a great experience. But when you impede on somebody else's experience, especially at night when everybody's most commonly going to sleep, then there's a problem there. So just make sure that you're mindful of your volume at all times of the day, but also when you're in your room, and just know that noise can go through walls. So just make sure that in that way we can make sure that everybody has a great experience.